event. Tell us why it's important to come out and do things for the community like this.
Well, it's critical because you know, a lot of times children need just a little push in the right direction, and the parents do such a great job at home, but they watch sports and they're involved in sports, so it's important for us to come out and show our support, and that's something that Spectrum SportsNet is really good at, is you know, getting together with the community and showing them how much we care, and as an athlete, I try to tell them that, you know, it's okay to enjoy sports, but sports is not everything, you know, and so those are the positive messages that we try to convey to the community. Get them while they're young,
Right.
before they get 12 and 14. It's hard to tell them anything. So it's, you know, that's what we try to do.
Was there a particular person in your life growing up that kind of was your role model and inspiration when it came to basketball?
Well, my mom.
Yeah.
My mom was my number one
Yeah.
role model. She was the, you know, the first humanitarian
Right.
that I ever experienced. You know, very helpful to people in my community. So I just kind of followed her footsteps. But I had, you know, some great coaches in my life and some great teachers.
Right.
I had teachers that told me if I ever skipped their class, I didn't have a chance. So, and you know, so they you know, so they were very influential in my life, and you know, it helped me along the way.
And of course, we have to talk a little bit Lakers. How do you like having Fisher on board?
Fisher's great. I mean, he's really probably the best analyst we have because of his experience as a player and a coach, and as head of the Players Association. He's got a lot of experience to share. So when I heard we were going to be getting him, I was like adamant about having him on board.
Of course.
Yes.
And what are you thinking about the season overall? I mean, Lakers getting kind of a little bit of slack right now. They don't have the next game till Tuesday. What do you think they can do to prepare from now to Tuesday?
They just got to keep their heads, you know, above water and don't get too down on themselves. They're a young team, inexperienced. They just have to concentrate on, you know, putting forth a major effort every night and not letting themselves get down. You know, it's hard to measure wins and losses, but what we do expect is hard play every night. And that's what we want them to get back to. And I think they're starting to understand, you know, what it's like to prepare for games, and so they can be ready for 48 minutes. I think Luke's been very patient with them. We have the second half of the season. We're looking for some more consistency.
Right.
And that's what you know, the last two games they played hard, haven't won, but if we could get them back to playing hard the way they have the last couple of games, we'll be happy with that.
Right. And then, of course, you have D'Angelo Russell and Brandon Ingram, who were just announced they're going to be partaking in the Rising Challenge, Rising Star Challenge. Were you expecting that? Did you expect them to get on board with that?
Well, D'Angelo, I think, played last year in the game, he and Clarkson. So I wasn't surprised. They always look for, you know, a rookie as well, and Ingram being the second, you know, number 2 draft pick, I thought he might have had a chance. He's had, you know, he hadn't shot the ball well, but he's earned his way on there. So those are our future stars. Hopefully they'll be an all-star one day.
And before I let you go, obviously we also the clap intro you had the other day on the show. You gotta conclude this with a little clap right here, right now.
You have to clap? How do you say clap in Latino?
Don't ask me.
Okay.
Yeah, don't ask
me.
me.
Clap is real slow. You got it real slow. Start out real slow, and then you put a little bounce to it. But we haven't won enough games to do it enough, so I haven't been able to do it on air. All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.